Okay, class 7. Today we will do West European maritime climate. Maritime climate. This name indicates that the climate is mainly experienced that are near the Atlantic Oceans. Since these regions are near the sea, they have warm summer and cool winter with rainfall throughout the year. Thus, there is a low annual range of temperature. This region comes under the influence of westerlies, that onshore westerlies. Under the influence of the onshore, which becomes warm as they blow over the warm North Atlantic drift. Because the wind that is blowing, that is known. The name is given from this. This type of climate prevails in the British Isles, northern Spain, western France and Netherlands. Some parts of even Denmark, Belgium, Germany and western Europe, Norway. Because the area which are having near the coast or near the sea of Arctic Ocean, they are having such type of climate. Central European climate. From the name only it comes that we are talking about the center of Europe. Just east of the Mediterranean climate region, as this region is far away from the sea, so here the summers are warmer and the winters are little cooler. Here rainfall occurs in summers, which is much more than in winters. These are the places of southern Sweden, Germany, eastern France and all the countries up to the Black Sea in the interior of the Europe. Interior means this. See here it is written. Central European. Okay. Next comes Eastern European climate. Eastern European climate, that means East European climate. So this is the Eastern European climate. Here what type of climate is found? Here, as the names are, from the names we can experience that the eastern part of Europe, it is Finland, Poland, Russia, Baltic states, Czech Republic, Slovakia. Here the summers are of great variations. Winters temperatures are low than that of the summer, and there is great difference in both summer and winter. Also in summer rainfall do occur in these types of climate, and those climate is known as continental climate. Being far away from the sea, trees, forests are there. All together it makes a climate where summers are hot, winters are little bit cooler, rainfall is also something which is not same as other parts of Europe. So this is known as continental climate. Desert climate. This climate is found in the far east. Summer, hot summers, extremely hot, and winters is experienced in the interior. Here it is cold. Winters are cold. As in desert climate, while the summers are hot, the winters are cold. These are experienced in the interior, in the easternmost part of Europe, from the Caspian Sea to the Ural Mountains. This climatic region of Europe gets the least amount of rainfall, and therefore here the temperature is like desert temperature. Next come Mediterranean climate. As this is near the Mediterranean Sea, so it gets the Mediterranean climate. Here the summers are dry and warm, but the winters are cold and wet. During summer the wind blows from offshore and that's why it is dry. Whereas the southwesterlies that brings in rain around the countries in the Mediterranean Sea. Nearly these are Spain, France, Italy and Greece. Here in the winter, due to the Mediterranean Sea, they get receives rainfall. So that's why its name is Mediterranean climate. Now every this type of climate have its own types of vegetation. Like in Mediterranean regions, here as the summers are dry and warm and cold, wet winters are there, so the trees are thick spongy barks, have long roots, and as well as shrubs can be grown, bushes are grown, the leaves are waxy so that the water does not go out, and it have thorns in them. The long roots help them to survive. Here the fruits that are that we get are like olive, oranges, fig, okay, grapes. Not only this, trees like pine, lavender, laurel are found here. European countries with the Mediterranean type of along with the Mediterranean Sea, here the beavers and the wild boars are very common animals which can be found in this region. Okay, so today this much. Rest next class.